All right. Welcome everybody to the show. Today I have a productivity and marketing coach here with me on the show. His name is Brendan Boyd. We're here to promote his new playbook by the name of 8 Secrets to Success. Welcome to the show, Brendan.
Hey man, thanks a lot for having me. I know we tried to get together maybe about a month or so ago, but obviously the time's right now. I feel grateful and thankful to be on your platform and looking forward to connecting with you and sharing some stuff with your audience.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Brendan. Let's talk about it. How's the year starting off for you? How'd the year end for you? You know, you look like you're doing pretty good right now.
The year started off pretty good. So I ended the year getting a new coach. I believe that if you're someone that is a coach, or if you're someone that has a coach, your coach isn't a coach unless they have a coach. You know what I'm saying? So I ended the year off with getting a new coach, and I ended the year getting a new coach and making money, and I started the year off making money, right?
So you got rid of the old coach and you got a new coach, or you separated with?
Yeah. So the one I was with before, he's not a bad coach. It just wasn't a good fit for me.
Absolutely.
So I was in there for maybe almost 6 weeks, but it wasn't my style. So I had to get a different coach, and the coach that I ended up getting was definitely the fit that I need for where I'm at in my business and where I'm looking to grow. And I ended the year off with him off top making money, and I started the year already making money, and then obviously growing my business. So it's been a good decision.
There we go, Brendan. What do you see that people need to start taking from what do people need to start making in their lives? What do they need to change that you see that's a simple change? You know, what's that simple change that you made just for yourself that you know?
So I would say honestly, you have to be self-aware. So you have to realize that whatever your current circumstances are, you're either unsatisfied with or unhappy with. So you can't expect any changes to occur until you realize it first. So once you do like a personal assessment or like an audit of whatever's going on, and if you're sick of that, whatever that thing is, then you could start to make some changes in that. But it's not going to happen until you realize that you're just tired of the current result that you're currently experiencing. Then you can make some change. So it has to start from within.
Self-awareness is a huge one. Not a lot of people that's a big one. It's funny that that's so simple. Maybe somebody might see that, but it ain't that simple. Being self-aware and being honest about where you're at is a huge thing. Sometimes your significant other's got to tell you. Sometimes your parents got to tell you. But we like to see ourselves as the king of the hill. And sometimes you need to take those nuggets so you can get a little higher up on that mountain. You know, see the air from where it really needs to be seen from.
100%. Like you said, I think you really hit the nail on the head with that, because sometimes it can't come from someone that you're close to or someone you have a relationship with. Sometimes it has to come from a stranger or just a different person. Think about kids, right? If you're a parent, you tell your kid to do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, and they just gonna do what they want because they have that relationship, but they see you in a certain way. But if that kid's friend or teacher or coach or even a online influencer gave them the same information, they will receive that and interpret it differently. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, if you're strong enough, you can have that self-talk and be like, yo, this is it. I ain't doing this no more. But then other times it has to come from somebody that's not directly connected with you, so you can actually receive it differently.
What are you coming out of at the moment, Brendan? Where were you raised? Where did this all start? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Boston. I grew up in Boston. I was born in Boston. I've been in Boston the majority of my life, and I recently relocated to Los Angeles. But I would just say, just growing up, my childhood wasn't the typical one.
That's a tough place to grow up in.
I mean, it depends, man. Boston, it's a beautiful city. It's interesting, though, because a lot of stuff happens. The country started in Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Boston's a very small city. So, if you're moving and grooving, you're going to eventually know everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be out and about. So, but, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Very nice. I've been out there. I lived out there. I lived in Peabody in the North Shore, and I worked in Linfield, and I was always out in the North End as often as I could to get a little bit of that Italian taste. They got a lot of good food out there, man.
Yeah, so you're familiar with the vibes over there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very nice. So you came out here to Los Angeles to relocate, make some changes for yourself, and you're here. You got the book. You got your marketing coach, productivity coach. You know, you're a guy that people need to reach out to if they want to really make that change for their lives, because people need accountability. That's one thing. People don't understand that accountability. Someone that they can call, check up on you, because like we were saying, self-awareness is important. But if you can't do it for yourself, you can certainly help. Find someone that'll help you see it, because it's not that hard sometimes. Sometimes you see it in someone right away, right there, right in front of them. You'll be like, hey, man, you know, something's going on, or you got to change this one easy thing, and the guy makes a change. Boom, the life changes forever.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, I had to do that for myself. I was in Boston majority of my life, and I'm like, I don't like snow, man. I'm tired of snow. I know everybody here. I can't be 2 hours away from the city and not run into somebody I know. I can't be in the same city for my whole life. I got to make a change. So then that's when, you know, LA is a place where I've always wanted to move to. And I've been saying that I was going to move to LA for several years. And then it just, you know, the timing just was right, and it was just time to go. And then, you know, I moved. So I've been here almost 3 years now.
Nice, 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years now, and I would say that it was definitely the best decision I made. Because I feel like if anyone's feeling stuck, or if they feel like they just need some new energy, I think moving is a great way to revitalize your senses. You know, remotivate you, get you excited again. You know, getting you experiencing new things, and also help you just like grow. You know, sometimes we've been in the same place for so long, you get stagnant and you're not growing at the same rate anymore. So I think moving is definitely something that people should consider, whether it's a different city, a different state, different country, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even a different like type of apartment. Sometimes, you know, we need new stuff. You know, new stuff revitalizes the energy. So I would definitely encourage people to do something different, do something new.
Absolutely, it's food for the soul, right? It's essential for the soul to go to new places, see new places. There's some people I know in my hometown, they're never gonna leave the hometown, and there's something special about that, because they stay true to the hometown, and I feel like I left in some way, but they never leave. And then sometimes you're like, man, you guys got to see the world. The world's such a cool place, you know. There's a lot you can.
The world's a big place, man. You can't just be in the same city on the same block, eating the same food, using the same transportation all of your life, you know. I mean, if you like where you live and you travel, that's cool too, because at least you get to go and see stuff. You can bring it back, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not traveling and you're literally staying in the same spot, you're definitely missing out on what the world has to offer.
Boom, boom. You hear it here, folks. I mean, this gentleman took the move. Did you move with your family from Boston to LA? You had a family move with, or it was just a single man operation?
Single man situation, you know?
All right. Hey, well, that's essential, though. You know, sometimes staying in places, you got to leave. Sometimes that's where it gets messy for you. When you stay in that place, you let everything come down on you. You leave. It relieves it all, because sometimes that's what you need, and that's what you did. And you're 3 years in. You meet a lot of people. It's a good place to meet people. The world is changing, man. The world is so much smaller with the social media stuff, you know.
Yeah, everyone. I mean, you think that? Well, they say like proximity is a thing. Well, with the internet, social media, your proximity to whomever you want to talk to is like infinite. You know, it just depends. I mean, if you're pouring into and adding a lot of value, there's people that you would think, you know what, I would probably never hear from this person, or I can't imagine this person, you know, and not connecting. But if you're giving value and you're making those attempts, you're reaching out, you never know who you'll be able to build with, you know, and being able to leverage that online and then also in person, you're able to make some really strong connections.
Boom, boom. What are your main focuses right now, Brendan? What's your eye focused on right now?
Right now I'm focused on you know, helping as many people as possible. Right now I identified that for me to hit my goal, I need to help 218 people this year, you know, and I'm able to help these people through different programs that I offer. So I have a premium program that I'm going to be pre-selling soon and pre-launching pretty soon. That's basically helping people you know, grow their businesses, make money in their businesses and diversify their offerings. So I have that. Right now, my focus is building that up, but then at the same time, I have a 4-week program called the Authority Builder, which I launched about 3 weeks ago. That's going to help people with email marketing, building the continuity product, showing up every single day so they can build that relationship with their consumers, and then pre-selling a digital book so they can make their first $1,000 in 7 to 14 days. So that's what that program is. So I'm just really about just leveling up, serving as many people as possible, growing within myself and also within my business.
Very nice, Brendan. What are you doing to get as many eyes on you as possible, man? How are you able to be in a million places at once? Sometimes it seems like you're everywhere at once, right? How do you feel about getting everything synchronized with the marketing, with being live everywhere you go? You're probably live doing this while you're shooting the interview. That's playing it smart that people need to do, right? Be everywhere at once, right? You're a guy that adds as much value as possible. That's the thing someone wants to do, right? Extract as much value from a situation as possible, right? Luck, like they say, is just being at the right place at the right time, but you got to set yourself up for that. I remember the one funny thing about Snoop Dogg. I've worked with Snoop Dogg out here at his studio, and that guy just stays ready, so he never has to get ready. And that's just, you got to take something like that in life. Just stay ready. And whether that's a I don't know. Everybody in life, you're gonna fight a boxing match, you gotta be training every day. You're not gonna just fight a guy like this and that. You hear other stuff about Jake Paul wants to fight Tyson. That's crazy, man. He should fight a guy that's his skill instead of a legend who, man, that guy's enjoying his life. He's got Tyson 2.0. Match up with someone who matches up with you. And so, what do you do, Brendan, to challenge yourself? You hit the gym, you read books, you meditate.
So my morning routine consists of a lot of the things that you just mentioned. So, I wake up pretty early. So I wake up between 3:45 and 4 a.m. The first thing I do every day is read. So I'm reading at least 20 minutes a day from that book. Then I do my gratitude. I pray. I hit some push-ups real quick. Affirmations. I got a vision board, so I connect with my vision board. And then from there, I hit the gym. I'm in the gym, hour and a half. And then once I do that, come back, eat. And then I start my day. I also have an accountability group. So I hit them up on a Discord, make sure I say good morning to them, make sure they're good with it. And then we're going to just start working. So after that, if I got some appointments or if I need to, do some of my program, then I'll do that. And then I just do the appointments, do some time blocking, and then just knock out as much as I can,
You keep that diet pretty healthy, you seem like a pretty sharp guy. You wake up pretty early. What time are you usually in bed by if you're waking up at that time?
So my range, it depends, but my range is like, in the latest I can go to bed to wake up, that time is 11 o'clock. But I try to be to bed by 10.
That's pretty good.
Being in bed by 10 o'clock, I get more than enough sleep. I'm able to do my thing. I can operate on 6, but I only really need like 5.5, and I wake up with the energy. So I don't wake up sluggish. I wake up ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
They say that the right way, when you mind me to interrupt, they say right when you wake up, it's like you got to get up out of the bed because that's when your mind is ready to think of like a lion. You see a lion, they get up, they just move because then you're gonna stay there for a little while.
Yeah, longer. It's kind of like if you're putting gas in the car, or if you got a electric car, it's gonna fill up eventually. Once it's full, you're ready to go. You ain't waiting for the gas to percolate. You ain't waiting for the electric to percolate. As soon as it's done, you're fully charged. The car just goes. So if we start to treat ourselves with that same mindset, as soon as you get enough sleep, you don't gotta lounge around. Like your body wakes up when your body's ready to go, and then you just kind of hit it.
Brendan, what's your advice to that person out there that's struggling, that just finding themselves maybe at a brick wall where they just maybe caught up in everything, right? Relationship, life, money, where they gotta live. What's your advice to someone out there that just needs help from a guy like you out there?
Say if you have the financial capacity, I would say invest in the coach. You know what I'm saying? I would 100% invest in the coach. If you don't have the financial capacity right now, find the coach that you're interested in and then dive into all their free stuff. So if it's YouTube videos, Instagram, if they got a free course or whatever case may be, if they're doing free lives, if they're doing, free Zoom sessions, just dive into the free stuff. I would 100% do that. I would also, if you don't read, I would also read in the area in which you want to improve. So if it's mindset, if it's marketing, if it's economics, you know what I'm saying? If it's relationship building, I would pick up a book and read. And then the other thing I would do is I would cancel relationships with people that aren't serving. Now, you may not have to break up with an individual. You may just have to lessen the availability that you have with this person. Because if you have people in your life, they're not really about their goals. They just, like Ozark. I think Ozark just came out today, right? And Netflix releases all 7 episodes or all 8 episodes or whatever, however many episodes it is. So if you got someone like, yo, I'm going to watch all the episodes today, that's not the energy you want. You don't want to be binging 8 hours, 10 hours of television or Netflix or whatever the case may be. And if you have people in your life that are like that and you want to go the other way, you got to start to disassociate yourself with that person in that frequency. So again, you may not have to cancel the relationship, but if y'all talk every single day, maybe you should only talk to that person 3 or 4 times a day. 3 or 4 times a week, maybe twice a week, because you need some time for you so you can start developing and growing, investing in things that you want to invest in. We all got the same amount of time. No one got more time than no one else. It's just about how you're using your time.
Boom. It's like they say, if you got no money, you gotta invest all your time into stuff like this, raising your frequency, learning stuff, and then when you got the money, you're trying to buy your time back. But right now, people got to get on that frequency. If you're not on the frequency that you want to be on, raise that frequency, and that includes maybe lessening the time with some people, right? That's great advice, because some people think, oh man, I gotta drop everybody, I gotta just drop everybody, just ghost everyone, and you look like that guy. But with you, it's like just lower it a little bit, just do a little bit of self work, maybe lead by example, and it all works better for everybody. I think nobody ends up watching all that Netflix all day. I don't watch Ozark. I don't know if it's a good show. I don't know if it's bingeable. Maybe it's worth 8 hours to watch.
Ozark is dope. I'm not trying to hate on Ozark. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like, you know what, I had a really good January. I had a really good week. I am gonna watch Ozark for 8 hours. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. What I am saying is, if you have people in your life, or if you're that person and you're constantly binging, you're going from Netflix to Hulu. You're going from Hulu to a nap. You know what I'm saying? Just things that you want to be doing, and you're like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it next week. That's not the energy you want. And if there's people in your life that are like that, you got to spend less time with them and then more time with other people that are going in the direction in which you want to go in.
Boom. You heard it here, you guys. Brendan, it's great to have you on the show. You're giving out this wisdom to people. If people really want to get the experience, they know what you do. You're going to walk me through what it looks like if they go through your coach program, walk the audience. If they want to go with you, what's going to happen? Is this like a hitch situation where the guy's like not a loser, but you're going to come out and player him out and turn him into a fresh, what does this look like for?
So you got a couple different options. If you're looking to do accountability, I have a subscription-based program. It's called the Winner Circle. $89 a month. We meet twice a month. And then after that, you get daily accountability in the Discord. There's a tracker, so you track your habits, and then you also get daily text messages that are motivational and inspirational. If you're more on like, I need to learn more about financial literacy, I want to grow my business, I want to just get more access to more information, I got the Tmt Wealth Club, Talk Money Tuesday Wealth Club. Now, Talk Money Tuesday is a free podcast that I stream on our YouTube every Tuesday. So you can come to that. You can learn from 6, 7, and 8-figure earners on a specific category in their specific area of expertise. If you want to take it to the next level, I got the Tmt Wealth Club. So basically, we take 6 and 7, 8-figure earners, and we have private master classes twice a week. You get access to these master classes. You're able to ask these 6, 7, 8-figure earners any and every question pertaining to how to grow in that area of expertise. So whether it's business credit, funding. We have somebody on talking about how to start a vending business. So if that's something you want to do, this is a professional that's making 6, 7, or 8 figures. You can ask them, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? You can literally do that in our mastermind. Now, if you want to work in your business, right, then we can offer that authority builder. So the authority builder is going to focus on four pillars: email marketing, launching an ebook, showing up daily online to build and nurture that community, and then continuity money, which is subscription-based money. And I'll show you exactly how to create income in these areas and build your authority in these areas over a 4-week period. So we have that program. If you're someone like me, you want a longer relationship, and you want like real transformation, then I offer a 4-month program. This program is called the content selling system. And I'll show you through content how you can leverage, not only build authority, but really start making money with the content that you're creating, and literally use this content to get more sales and to get more clients. And that's a 4-month program.
Very nice. So that's like you're getting leads for people almost for their sale. You're giving them a network to access there. They're paying for the access to the network with that one.
100%. That's a really good program. And then every week I give away, I give a lot of stuff away. So YouTube, you're getting 2 free YouTube videos every single week. You get 2 or 3, if this is my content, 2 to 3 posts on Instagram, TikTok every day. Every Thursday, I do a free webinar training. And every Tuesday, we got Talk Money Tuesday. So every single day, you're going to get something. And if you're in my email list, you get something every single day too. So it's all about the value. What do you want to do with it? And if people want to work, more intimately and they want to invest in a program, then these are the programs that we have.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Brandon. Well, check him out, you guys. If you guys want to follow
his work, Brandon, how do they get access to you?
So if you want to follow me online on all the platforms, it's Brendan Boyd. That's ITS Brendan BRENDAN Boyd. So TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all of the platforms. That's what it is. And if you want to check out the podcast, you can go on your podcast platforms. On the Pursuit, that's on the PRST. That's my main podcast. And on YouTube, my other podcast is Talk Money Tuesday. So just put in Talk Money Tuesday. You'll get access to that pod as well. And that one streams every single Tuesday live. And that podcast is actually dope. And let me tell you about this real quick. Not only do you get financial literacy information, but we make sure that the guests give away free stuff. So one guest gave away 3 nights Airbnb stay in Houston. Another guest gave away 3 nights free stay in Vegas. People give away ebooks. They're giving away real books. They're giving away, access to the program, free consultations. So I would definitely show up to that because you're going to get the value and then you'll have an opportunity to win something. And these are like really, really cool gifts.
Very nice, Brendan. And with your programs, how close are you with your people? What's the limit of people you can get? Let's say this blows up, you get 100,000. Is it all automated? Are they going to get like an automated message, or are you working pretty close with everyone?
So they get me in real time. So there's none of my programs that I'm hands off. Authority Builder, we're connecting once a week. Every Tuesday, we connect for 2 hours if you're in that program. That's a 4-week program. If you're going to do the content selling system, which is going to launch in about 3 weeks. I'm pre-selling it right now. If you're in a content selling system, you get me twice a week, and then you'll get the ads coach because we work on ads and stuff like that. So you get the ads coach and you get me. So you get 4 hours every single week of real time from myself and from my other coach. And I'm someone that likes to look at things. So if there's areas that I can improve, I'll improve it in real time and I'll implement it. So as we continue to grow, if I need to bring in another coach to handle the capacity, then I'm bringing another coach.
Very nice. Well, like you first stated when we first started this, the one thing about a good coach is one who's willing to be coached as well, right? So that being said, Brendan, I appreciate you for being on this show today. Maybe we can catch up with you.
100%. Thanks for having me. Definitely support your platform. Make sure everyone stays tapped in. If you haven't listened to previous episodes, definitely go back and listen to previous episodes. I look forward to catching up with you and in the future, man. Look forward to being back on the show.
All right, Brendan. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Brendan. Have a great rest of your day. Brendan Boyd, you guys.